It's a tradition that's been around since 1967 and it never disappoints. This is the annual SEMA show in Las Vegas and you have an e-ticket ride thanks to Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. SEMA is not just an annual show though. The SEMA organization works year-round to help its members create and collaborate on ideas that'll drive the industry for years to come.
We have a SEMA Garage, which is a product development center in Diamond Bar, California, and it's a full garage. The idea of it is to help manufacturers get through the development process when they're developing new parts for vehicles. We've got engineers on staff, we've got CAD data, we would walk them through that development process. We have 3D printers, we can 3D print the part out. We could actually physically put the part on the vehicle, help them through that whole cycle so that when that vehicle comes out, products are ready to go for that vehicle. Our next step is not just the development cycle, but we also help our emissions content. For example, let's say you develop a vehicle that requires a EO, so an air intake, headers, supercharger, any of those sorts of things have to go through environmental tests to make sure that it doesn't pollute too much. We have a full emissions lab that helps you through that process. And so we've got so many members that are using it that we've had to build a new development center, and that's going to be in Detroit.
If you're a shop owner or a car builder, you need to know the name Guniwheel if you don't already. Mike, tell me what the Guniwheel is.
Oh, Guniwheel is awesome. A Guniwheel is a universal bolt pattern wheel, right? So if you have a shop or you're building a car and you got your wheels out for repair or you're waiting on your wheels to come in, the Guniwheel's got a universal bolt pattern built into the wheel, so you can use them as mock-up wheels while you're building the car, or if you own a collision shop, you can move the car through the shop.
One thing I really like here are these little strips around the tire. Tell me what those do.
Sure, so this is a dual purpose thing. The strips themselves are safety strips. So if you're in a busy shop, you get in the car and you don't know that the Guniwheels are on them, it's gonna vibrate the car after it goes about 5 miles an hour. Secondly, it works like an anti-roll device. So
wheel chocks, essentially.
Essentially, perfect for us.
How many different models of Guniwheel are there?
So there's 3 different models of Guniwheels. There's a Guniwheel 45, there's the Guniwheel 56, which is for your bigger trucks and your SUVs, and then your Guniwheel 80. This is for your heavy-duty, super-duty trucks.
And there's a new Guniwheel on the block. Tell me about that.
We're super excited about this one. So this is the 45S. This is the one that's pictured right here. So what we've done with that is we've increased the offset of the original Guniwheel 45 from 51 millimeters to 96 millimeters. So you don't need spacers anymore to clear those big calipers. Second thing we did is we added a 6 millimeter backing plate to give more durability and strength. So you don't need washers either. It's basically a mount and go solution.
It's also an award winner. It's the runner-up for the new product showcase here at SEMA. Check them out at Guniwheel.com.
As a drag racer, of course, I'm going to come find the Mopar booth here at SEMA. And they have got the 2021 Drag Pack Challenger driven by Leah Pruitt in NHRA's Factory Stock Showdown. This thing is amazing. I've seen it on the track many, many times, but to see it under the lights and all the adjustability built into the front suspension, the Hemi, the supercharger, it is incredible. Remember, this is a 7-second car that you can buy from the factory. The good old days were pretty good, but not this good when it comes to muscle cars and technology.
It's inevitable. You're driving your car, you're going to get a paint chip, and the day that happens is going to haunt you every time you drive that vehicle. But there is a way to get it fixed, and you don't have to take it to the paint shop and leave it there for weeks. Dr. Colorchip's helping us. Tell me how, Tony.
Dr. Colorchip is a unique proprietary paint chip repair kit. It's made according to the vehicle color code, year, make, model, and color name. So if you have a 2017 Toyota Tacoma and it's white, 040 white, we make this kit in 040 white. We send it to you. You can do the process yourself. It's a very quick process that is very efficient at fixing stone chips on a car at much less cost than going to a body shop or whatnot. And it's a proven way to fix stone chips for 19 years. Dr. Colorchip is proprietary, but it's been around for a long time, and just go online and check us out. Go to YouTube, check out our website. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of testimonials about our product that we don't pay for or we don't ask for. Just car crazy people love to say good things about our product.
It's not just some fly-by-night gimmick you can do at home. The pros are using it too. They send out kits to those guys, the PDR guys, the body shops, all the mechanic shops are using their product. Check them out at drcolorchip.com.
Brian Chichua's Holy Toledo Commando, a legendary off-road Jeep that has won the Baja 5 times. Old school technology built in the 1960s. Still has leaf springs, a Buick 6-cylinder up front, but this is classic desert racing. But look at how the technology has changed from this Jeep of the 1960s to the modern spec trophy truck. Technology just keeps rolling forward.
You off-roaders probably recognize this 1985 Chevy van from the Ultimate Adventure. It's a fan favorite here at SEMA, and it's riding on Skyjacker suspension. That's a company that's been around for 48 years. And Lonnie, you guys are ever evolving. What's the latest in that evolution?
Well, the latest is our new ADX remote reservoir shock. It's part of our Adventure series. It's aluminum-bodied shock for lightweight and good heat dissipation, and we're able to get a lot more dampening forces into this shock.
Why do I want a remote reservoir on my shock?
Gives you a much better cooling benefit, and it's also lightweight, and so it really helps a lot with the valving that we need to get out of that shock.
And not to mention the fact that it looks cool too. Ken, what if I don't need this kind of performance, or what if this isn't suited to the vehicle I have? What can you do to help me at Skyjacker?
Sure. The other 4 levels of shock below that are our M95 monotube and our Black Max shocks. They are also internally specially valve tuned for each individual vehicle, so the valving is set for each application specific. Then we have our nitro and our hydro shock, which is our staple shocks that we've had for years and years and years. So those are the options you have.
Almost a half century of experience at this company. If you're off-roading, you're going to want to check out Skyjacker.com. They are the place to go for suspension. We're not finished yet. Still lots more to come from the SEMA show in Las Vegas here on Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings.